Coming straight out of Canton, 24/7, 365. From the Hall of Fame city, this is Uncensored Football. Welcome back. It's your boy Zack from Uncensored Football, coming at you with a very special video today. It is July 5th, 2020, and July 4th is over. I hope everybody had a very safe holiday, but it is officially fantasy football season, and let's get into it. Today I'm coming at you with the top 5 boomer bust running backs of the 2020 redraft season. So let's get it going. My number 1 boomer bust player of 2020 at the running back position is Derrius Guice, the former LSU standout who had 2,900 total yards before his rookie season at LSU with 29 touchdowns. His first game in the NFL was a preseason game. His first carry went 45 yards. He tore his ACL. And then in 2019, he appeared to be healthy, but only played 5 games with a few other knee injuries. So this guy is big scary. I mean, seriously, 5 games in 2 seasons. Is this the guy that came out of LSU breaking Leonard Fournette records, or is he not ever going to be that guy because of knee injuries? Now, the Redskins probably have a top 5 worst offense in the league, without a doubt. There's no question with that, but Haskins, he can improve. It looks like he's been working in the offseason, and running back production and offensive production kind of goes hand in hand. So when your offense stinks, your RB1 usually stinks. Haskins needs to improve. McLaurin, they drafted AGG out of Liberty, who I really love. Hopefully they can get this thing together and give Derrius Guice some elite-type production, and I think he can do it. He can play all 3 downs. Adrian Peterson is just there for moral support. They want to see what they have in this guy before they have to go find another running back. They're going to feed Derrius Guice, and if he's healthy, I think he can be really productive. I believe he's a top 20 running back talent in this league. It's his health and the offense that can hold him down. That's why his ADP is RB33, but the Uncensored Football rankings at running back for me, he's RB21. I think he's going to be an RB2, guys. He might not have top 5 upside, but I can see a top 12 finish for him if he's healthy. So let's move on. My second most boomer bust player in the 2020 season for running backs is Matt Breida. And I have been a Matt Breida hater for a long time, but I can't help but love the elite speed this guy has. Monday Night Football, 83 yards, touchdown against the Cleveland Browns, where this guy, I mean, he was running over 22.5 miles per hour. I mean, this guy is elite fast. Now, he's missed 5 games the last 2 seasons, but he's been knocked out of like 5 in his career with the 49ers. So he's constantly banged up, but he never gets like major hurt. He hasn't torn an ACL or really broke a bone. He just seems to get knocked out of games left and right, but he averages over 5 yards per carry. He's now in Miami, where he's vastly more talented than Jordan Howard and his slow ass. So Matt Breida, improving Miami Dolphins offense, I think he can do a lot of big things. His ADP is RB42. And even with the injury concerns, I think there's not 41 running backs you want to draft above Matt Breida this year. He had a 1,000-yard total season in 2018. I think he can easily do that, even if he gets a couple games where he doesn't play. In 13 games, I think he can easily have over 1,000 total yards. He's the best back there on an improving team. I don't mind throwing a dart at Matt Breida. He's my RB27. I think he can be a flex play. So my RB3 in the boomer bust category is going to be Todd Gurley, the former fantasy MVP, who last year had over 1,000 yards and 14 touchdowns. So what is the problem, Zach? 14 touchdowns, yes, but it's not. He's going the wrong way in direction because the Rams put him in those positions to score insane amount of fantasy points. He won a bunch of people leagues in 2017 and in 2018. And last year, even with the 14 touchdowns, he underplayed his ADP. Now, this year, he's running back 15 as he moves down the NFC South, and in Atlanta, he's going to play with 10 other first-round picks on their starting offensive line and wide receivers and quarterback and tight end. They brought in Hayden Hurst, who's a first-round pick. So this offense is loaded. Hall of Fame QB, Hall of Fame wide receiver, Julio Jones. This guy's going to get a ton of opportunities, but is he anywhere close to that 2017 form? I'm not buying it 100%. He's my RB19. He could limp in for 10 touchdowns this season. Seriously, that offense is loaded and it's ready. There's nobody else there. Ito fucking Smith is the backup? No way. Todd Gurley, if he's anywhere, if this guy, they might put him out there in a wheelchair and he'll still be the RB1 in Atlanta and get 7 touchdowns. I'm calling for 1,200 total yards and 10 touchdowns, but it's not going to be the same guy. If somehow he hits the fountain of youth, maybe McVay was holding him back, then this guy has top 5 potential in that offense. So let's go down the line. Number 4 on my boomer bust running back list is Ronald Jones from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this is a guy, real quick, I'm going to name off his total yardage games for the 2019 season. So week 1, 93 yards. Week 2, 9. Week 3, 121. Then 82, 56, 10, 52, 82, 106, 14, 67, 8, 59, 49. And then he ends the season with 109 and 116. So what the hell is going on? At the end of the season, this guy had over 1,000 total yards and 6 touchdowns with 31 receptions. But he was so wildly inconsistent. Were you ever playing him while he had one of those big games? Probably not. Seriously, probably not. Now, enter Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Keyshawn Vaughn. So they're bringing in other guys, and they brought in a guy that compete with them. I think Ronald Jones at 220 pounds with his 4.4 speed is by far the better running back, the more athletic running back, the more skilled running back. But can he keep his quarterback healthy? That's why he was not on the field as much. His rookie season, he only had 77 total yards and only played 6 games. So your second-round pick, you only play him that much. He only gets 77 total yards. We've seen this guy at USC, 1,700 total his final season at USC. And I mean, he looked like he was ready to be a superstar. He has superstar ability, but he can't play on third downs. He can't pass block. He's for whatever reason, mental issue. That's why he was so inconsistent, because Arians didn't trust him on the field. Now, can he improve on that? Does Keyshawn Vaughn maybe take the third down role and Ronald Jones is the first and second down guy? It's what I'm predicting. Now, we've seen guys like LeGarrette Blount perform very well in fantasy as being just a 2-down back and a goal line back. LeGarrette Blount led the league in rushing touchdowns one season. Now, I'm not calling that for Ronald Jones. His ADP is RB32, which I'm right along the same lines. I have him at RB36. So, Zack, you're talking this guy up, and his ADP is actually a little bit higher than you have him. And I was really surprised it was that high. But RB36 is, I think, he's an RB3. He's in your flex play. It's just how much are we going to trust him with Bruce Arians? I think he's going to have a couple 2-touchdown rushing games, but he also might have a couple games where he just completely disappears. That's why he's farther down on my list. But talk about a boomer bust. If this guy can get it, his skill level is an RB1. He really is that type of running back skill-wise. The offense is going to be that type of offense. So this guy has a high ceiling but a very low floor, and that's why he's on the boomer bust list. So my last running back, number 5 on the boomer bust list, is going to be James Conner from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, he's on this list for one reason. He's missed 13 games in 3 seasons. We all know the story at the University of Pittsburgh, how he beat cancer, and he had a torn ACL there. And this guy has been a remarkable story and a pretty damn good running back. But the lower extremity issues just keep coming up, in the ankles and the hamstring, and he's missed 13 games, and it's an issue. His ADP is RB21. I have him at RB20. I think he is a very safe RB2 drafting wise. He can be an RB1 or he can be injured and you don't get shit out of him because they did draft an Anthony McFarland. They drafted Benny Snell last year. They have Jalen Samuels there. They even have a couple other guys. So they have reinforcements, but he's by far the best player. He can catch the ball, and he's solid in the goal line situation. He's in the last 2 seasons, he has 20 touchdowns in 23 games. What we need out of him in Pittsburgh, because I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, by the way, is 32 games in 2 seasons. We need 16 games out of him this year, and he's going to probably be a top 15 back, even though I have him ranked RB20 because of the injury concerns. This guy's on the field. He's going to perform. Ben Roethlisberger's back. Duck Hodgins, he's selling duck calls somewhere. Mason Rudolph, he's fighting defensive ends in Cleveland. So I don't know about anything behind Ben Roethlisberger, but if he's anywhere near where his 2018 form was, that's going to help the James Conner that I know and makes him a very high ceiling guy at that ADP. But look out for the injuries. That's why he's missed those games. So from Uncensored Football, I'm Zack. Make sure to catch us on all our social media sites, YouTube, Uncensored Football, Twitter, Instagram, and on all podcast platforms. So look out for our next video. You'll be seeing a lot from us. Peace.